We are here now at the Finima Nature Park. This is a conservation center that I believe was put in place to preserve the wild animals that existed in the community before some construction activities began. I don't know so much about it, but I'm lucky to have one of the tour guides here who is happy to tell us more. He would be telling me more about the Finima Nature Park.
My name is Mr. Prince Will Okoloba. I'm a park guard. I worked in Finima Nature Park for over 8 years. In Nature Park, we preserve, we conserve, and we protect. The forest that you see here actually is a source of absorbent to carbon. And the trees we are seeing, actually, there is an interrelation between we and the trees, because the tree taking carbon dioxide and bring out oxygen, while we human, we take in the oxygen and bring out carbon dioxide. Here in Finima Nature Park, it's not really a zoo, but it's an institute. So all the animals and everything, we are in their natural habitats. And over here, we have some tortoise. The tortoise is the one in the land. The back is rough and look brown. And indeed, it's a sensible or a wise animal as well. And this particular animal you are seeing like this, so is an exoskeletal animal that has a guarantee of living almost to the fullest of life because of the protection of their shell as well. It can live up to 20 to 30 years. Then over there, we have a canoe ride. The construction of Bonny and the Finima Road, they dug out the sand from here and used it to construct the Bonny and the Finima Road. And a large sum of water due to the depthness of the place, and we now deem it necessary for an amusement. You can see people are coming down from the canoe ride, at least feeling at home, experiencing some of the older technological discovery from our great grandparents. So you are welcome to Finima Nature Park.
So thank you. So in this water body, what animals do we have inside here?
Well, in these water bodies, by His grace, we have almost all the aquatic animals you can think of. We have the river otter, we have the monitor lizard, we have the crocodile, and what we have right here is most especially the dominance of crocodile here is the Nile crocodile. And we have some of the water snake. There's a water snake that looks like cobra. It has like that kind of a cobra, but this is a water snake that lives in the water. There's a difference between the water snake and the cobra. The similarity is that the cobra lives on land and possibly bigger than the water snake.
Interesting. Wow. This is very, very beautiful. And it's nice to see how nature is being preserved here. Yeah. And thank you very much for taking us around and telling us what exists here.
Yes, of course.
So apart from all of this, do you have monkeys? Do you have what other animals do you have here?
Like we have a lot of tortoise in the water. Then we have a dominant of tilapia and some catfishes as well. And apart from that, we have the mongoose. We have the mongoose. We have the sitatunga. We have the daika, the antelope, and we have a dominance of a civet cat. We have the monitor lizard, and possibly the blue daikas as well. We have the alligator itself. We have the ball python, the mambas, the rock python. We have the royal python, and possibly the Calabarian burrowing python. And one of the most commonest snake that you can see it almost at will or season or no season is the vine snake. Yeah, and by its grace, we have about 3,500 species of snakes, and 500 are venomous, while 200 are killable. What we mean by killable, the difference between the killable and the venomous. These are snakes that can sting you and possibly you die within minutes or so, or 1 or 2 hours, like the viper. The viper use the venom as he meet the prey. He use the venom, the venom, and the venom does the business. But there are some snakes that conscript, like the python. The python may conscript. When the python hit the prey, it conscript and he kill the snake and start swallowing. It does not really have a poison, I mean a venom, but it conscript. So that is the way of them eating, I mean killing their prey.
Wow, this is a wonderful lecture. Thank you very much. We are very grateful and we are lucky to have had you to take us around. So I know there is a story about a very large whalebone that you have here.
Yeah.
So does that still exist?
Yeah, the whalebone is much exists. In fact, that the whalebone is part of our mini museum that we have here. At least that is one of the biggest mammal currently in the world. The whale is the biggest, which is the blue whale, is 33.6 meter. But the one we have right here in the pond is a fin whale. The fin whale we have right here is about 27 meters.
Thank you
And
very
we have
much.
other ones as well. We have the fin whale, we have the sperm whale as well. So we have 2 different whales over there, the sperm whale and the fin whale. The fin whale is bigger than the sperm whale. The fin whale is about 27 meters, while the sperm whale is 18 meters.
This is like the mascot of the Finima Nature Park, erected here to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the nature park.
The long calm drive from one end of the nature park to the other.
So Charles,
Yeah.
how has it been so far?
Amazing. It's been a good one. I think our journey to the nature park has also been very expository
Yeah.
as well too. We've learned a lot of things. Okay, this is the children playground at the nature park.
Wow.
You could see kids playing.
We are here at the playground of the Finima Nature Park. I'm here with Charles as well. I'm going to ask Charles what he thinks about this place.
The beautiful thing about the playground for the nature park is that nothing is being wasted. If you look around the nature park, you will see used tires being turned into something else to make children climb on and all of that. So everything you see here are things that could have been thrown into the water, like we said yesterday, but they had been conserved and turned into something else for people to play on. So we are renewing energy and, and all over. So that's it. It's just a beautiful, serene place for children to hang out. We have a short basketball court over here. Well, actually handball court over here. You have that makeshift mountain. This is a quiet sit out. And it's amazing. So people take long walks, like you could see. You could just take long walks from one end to the other. If you also look up here, you could still see some monkeys.
So we are here to see the whalebone and a few other things that are here to see. You would lead us.
Okay. So this one is our mini museum, and when you talk about the whalebone is actually factual. It was found in October 27, 2014, when Ebola was the talk of the day. And due to the fact of Ebola, people were afraid to even come closer to it. And that is why we are able to get up to 85% of the skeletal system. If you look from the pivot joint down to the caudal, you discover the 32 vertebral columns are completed. These are side of the ribs, and this is the lower jaw. The lower jaw, we cannot keep it sideways because of space, and that is why we banded it together. This particular one is the flipper. The flipper itself is the one that is used for acceleration and at the same time to sustain itself. Like I said earlier, this one is 2014, October 27 when we found it. While this other one we discovered was found in 2017. So invariably in the space of 2, 3 to 4 years, we always found a whalebone. And this particular one is the one that we found in 2019. And the one in 2019 is the peak of the COVID-19. And actually the community, the Bonny and the Finima that came together in the site advised not to eat it. But instead, the people said it's a natural palliative, and the people were cutting it.
Wow.
For we to get the bones, we have to give them some stipends for them to take the flesh and
Release
give
the
us
bone.
the bone. And that is why we are able to get this skeletal system. Now, if you look this whalebone and look this particular whalebone, you discover that this one is more bigger than this one because both of them, they are all whale but different species. So this particular one is a fin whale, while this other one is a sperm whale. Now, the picture you are seeing over here, this particular picture is this particular whalebone. Now, you can discover that a full grown up of this sperm whale is about 18 meters. So you can imagine 18 meters for a sperm whale. Then the weight of a full grown one weighs about 57,000 kilograms.
Wow.
It's one of the biggest mammal in the world.
But
then history told us that a dinosaur is about 37 meters. But I think we no longer see dinosaur. But the biggest of the whale, which is the blue whale, is 33.6 meters. That is currently the biggest whale. So this particular one is the fin whale. You can see that a full adult, a grown-up one of this fin whale is 27 meters, while we are talking about the weight of a full grown-up of the fin whale weighs about 80,000 kilograms. Then you're talking about a newborn. Now, when you talk about a newborn of this one weighs about 1,000 to 1,500 kilograms. When you talk about a newborn, then you know that fishes on a very normal basis normally lay eggs. Almost every fish is lay eggs.
Yes.
But all the fishes that are not laying eggs, they are into oviviparous. They call them oviviparous. That is like a snake.
Yes.
On a normal basis, there are some snakes that almost every snake due to lay eggs. You understand?
Yes.
But anyone that give birth, they are into the oviviparous. So there are snakes that give birth, like an anaconda give birth. Then like shark give birth, whale give birth. So all these fishes that give birth, they are in the line of oviviparous. Well, we have some items here. Now, when you talk about those items now, I've always looked at, like this particular one, you know, we talked about the tortoise that we saw. Yes, the tortoise that we saw over there, they are small.
Yes.
As well. Now, this particular one can live up to 50 years. It can live up to 50 years. Now, it can be slightly exposed to danger because they cannot swim very fast. They have a slow walk and they cannot swim very fast. So some of the angry sharks can target them and cut them either by their arms or by their legs or by the head. And that will bring their lifespan shorter. If not so, they can live up to 50 years to attain maturity. Okay, we have some items here. You can see that these bottles where there is the formalin inside. The whale bone here that was found in October 27, this is the particular flesh of it. We preserve it since 2014, October 27 up till date, or at least those people that might not be in 2014, they can still see it today,
Hmm.
2014. And this is the oil that comes from this particular whalebone that was found in 2019. The oil is very, very important. I think when you talk about the omega power, omega 3
Omega
oil,
3 oil.
all these ones are very, very good
Hmm.
for human health, and possibly massaging some fractures as well, and even varicosis. What we mean by varicosis, do you talk about a stretch mark?
Hmm.
They can mix it with some leaves, fry it to crispy, and use it to rub.
Rub those
Before you know,
areas.
all those stretch marks will disappear. This one is a baboon spider. It's the biggest spider we have in the park. It's a baboon spider, and this baboon spider is the biggest. While the biggest that we have in the world is the Goliath spider, and the Goliath spider can kill a rodent, and what can kill a rodent as well can kill a human.
Thank you very, very much. This is an expose. I have received a lecture equivalent to a PhD thesis and dissertation. So I would like to say thank you very much. I'm amazed by how much has been done to preserve nature here. This is very, very impressive. Just please keep up the good work. And I would encourage people who would watch this to please find time to visit the Finima Nature Park and interact with all of the guides that you have here. They are very knowledgeable people, and myself and Charles, who came here with me, we are blown away by all we have heard today. So I would like to say thank you very much. We are very grateful for all of the things you do.
Thank you to have you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Next time.
Thank you very much.
All right.
So
Thank
have
you,
a very
sir.
wonderful day. And this is where we end this episode. Please stay tuned and watch out for more. We'll bring a lot more things your way. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends as we continue to bring you the interesting things about various people around the world. So see you later and take care of yourself. Charles.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, subscribe, and share. Travel the world with Sly Baba. Please share to your friends. Click on the share button, please, and share to your friends. Thank you for joining us. We had an amazing time. Thank you for having me too, Sly. I enjoyed myself.
Thank you. And thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you.